And once again, a shocking case coming to light of internet trolls attacking yet another woman icon in the country. And this is none other than Mithali Raj, the Indian cricket team captain, the highest scorer in women's ODI cricket history. She has been attacked by creeps on the internet, objecting to a picture of her on social media. She has in fact now hit back at the creeps as well, taking on these Twitterati moral brigade that rake up their head every now and then. Shimon Ray is joining us for more on this. Shimon, this is getting absolutely ugly, isn't it? How many sports stars have actually gone through this for the last few years? And social media repeatedly brings bad name to itself by such trolling of women stars.
Absolutely, yes. And in fact, Mithali Raj just spoke to us, and in an exclusive conversation to Republic TV, she has said, first of all, she doesn't need even to react or react on the trolling, and she said that this is absolutely distasteful, and this is only one-way track. It seems like that one section of people only can have the freedom of expression, and if they can troll like this, what is so wrong in she wearing whatever she wanted to? And there was nothing wrong in it, number one. Number two is that this entire thing is distasteful, she says, and she should be left behind, left alone. And that is what she is pleading. She also said that this also shows that she is she's a successful lady. And in Indian system, perhaps it doesn't augur well with some section of people who have been repeatedly targeting the successful women. Now, Mithali Raj, remember, she is Indian World Cup final reaching captain, and that not many have done it in the past, and she is also leading scorer in ODIs in the world. So there are personal achievements, milestones that she has achieved. And who are these people who are trolling? What are their credentials? What have they achieved in life? These are certain questions that trollers must understand. She also said that if they use that time in a proper manner and not waste like this, they shouldn't come into all these things. Trolling is something that is happening repeatedly, and sports persons, and including sports women, are also being targeted. And this is not only distasteful, this also humiliates Indian sports person, and it should be strongly condemned. In fact, I have also talked to Diana Edelji, who is a COA member, a committee of administrators member of the BCCI, who are controlling the BCCI administration right now. She has also come down heavily on the trollers and said that she should be left alone, and nobody should troll. It's a personal freedom, and nobody should compromise on that. And there should be some guideline to these trollers. You just cannot infringe on somebody else's rights. If you have right to or a freedom expression, that should not encroach on others' trolling, so others' freedom of expression. That is something that Mithali Raj, the Indian captain, and also Diana Edelji, who was also the former India captain, they are in sync with, and they said that such trolling on Indian sportspersons are highly uncalled for and deplorable.
Absolutely. This is quite shocking, isn't it? Not only do these people feel that they have the right to box Indian women, sports stars, or any achievers from any other field about how they should dress, how they should look in public, they also get really nasty. There are some very nasty comments which I don't even want to repeat on air here, Shimon, and that just goes to show that regardless of how well some women do and how many women achievers we have today, they always become soft targets, isn't it? Whether it's Mohammad Shami's wife, as far as religious trollers are concerned, then there is, of course, those who troll Priyanka Chopra, and now Mithali Raj as well. This is as shocking as it gets. Let's try and get some more reactions that we're also getting on this story. All right. Vinita Fogart is joining us over the phone line. A wrestler is joining us over the phone line. Geeta Fogart, in fact, is joining us over the phone line. Geeta, जब ऐसे रिएक्शंस ट्विटर पे मिलते हैं, स्पेशली मिथाली राज जैसी क्रिकेटर के लिए जो दुनिया में अपना नाम कमा चुकी हैं, आपको क्या लगता है कि सोशल मीडिया में ऐसे बहुत ज़्यादा इंसिडेंट्स हो रहे हैं और इस पे कुछ रोक लगाने की ज़रूरत है?
देखिए बिल्कुल ये ऐसी बातें ट्विटर या फेसबुक और सोशल मीडिया के ऊपर मुझे भी फेस करने पड़ते हैं और कई बार लोग ऐसे कमेंट्स कर देते हैं कि गुस्सा भी आता है, लेकिन मैं ये सोच के इग्नोर कर देती हूँ कि ये वो लोग हैं जिससे कुछ भी करना बस की बात नहीं है और बस दूसरों में कमी निकालना, दूसरों में झांकना, यही उनकी आदत रहती है।
आपको क्या लगता है कि ऐसे ये लड़कियों के और उनके पहनावे पे इतना क्यों अटैक करते हैं लोग?
वही मेंटलिटी के ऊपर उनकी विचारधारा, उनकी सोचने का तरीका, देखने का तरीका भी ऐसा है। जो किसी को जो किसी की रिस्पेक्ट नहीं कर सकते वो लोग होते हैं।
जी, और मिथाली राज जैसे एथलीट्स के लिए या कोई भी एथलीट हो, कोई भी अचीवर हो किसी भी स्ट्रीम के लिए, उनके ऊपर ऐसे अटैक्स जब होते हैं और बहुत ही गंदी लैंग्वेज भी यूज़ करी जाती है, तो आप उन ट्रोलर्स के लिए भी और मिथाली राज के लिए उनका साथ देने के लिए आज क्या कहोगे उनको? All right, that was Geeta Fogat, one of the premier wrestlers, joining us over the phone line. I appreciate her giving us their thoughts. Saad bin Jung is also joining us over the phone line now. Saad, this is as disgusting as it gets, isn't it? Especially when the fact that women achievers keep getting attacked for how they dress. It seems some people can't get that mentality out of their minds that women are not defined only by what they wear.
Not only is it disgusting, like rightfully said, but it's also, I think, quite frightening because if I remember when we were young, say 20 or 30 years ago, these sort of issues only came out of the Muslim community. But now it seems to have caught on, and this fundamentalism seems to have spread. And you can see from the trolls that they are really upset with what Mithali Raj. And by the way, she's worn nothing. As far as the law goes, as far as I'm concerned, Mithali Raj can wear a bikini. Because she is well within her rights to do whatever she wants with her body as long as within the framework of law.
Saad, just hold your thought. Let me also cut across to Olympic medal winner Sushil Kumar now joining us over the phone line. Sushil, आपकी क्या प्रतिक्रिया रहेगी? काफी बार हमने देखा है कि विमेन एथलीट्स हो या कोई भी हो, किसी भी फील्ड से हो, उनको उनके कपड़ों को लेके बहुत ज्यादा अटैक किया जाता है उनके ऊपर।
मैं आपके माध्यम से बस यही कहूँगा, हमारे देश की कैप्टन है मिथाली और उसने देश को गौरवान्वित किया है और ये मानसिकता की बात होती है। जो लोग इस तरीके की बातें करते हैं हमारे खिलाड़ियों के लिए, जो हमारे खिलाड़ी जो इतनी जी जान लगाकर देश के लिए खेलते हैं, तो उनका उत्साह बढ़ाना चाहिए। और आज आप इन छोटी छोटी चीज़ों को लेकर हमारे खिलाड़ियों का मनोबल डाउन करेंगे तो मेरे ख्याल से ये चीज़ ठीक है। मैं सपोर्ट करता हूँ मिथाली को हर तक।
All right.
Okay.
Sushil Kumar giving us his comment as well, saying he supports Mithali Raj. She's a captain of the Indian cricket team. She has done India extremely proud. Remember, she's the highest run scorer in ODI cricket history as far as women's cricket is concerned. And yet, it is as disappointing, as foolish as it can get for her to come under such attack for wearing what is a normal spaghetti top. You know, millions of Indian women wear that. But even an achiever like her has not been spared over the internet. It once again goes on to show the very loose cannon nature of social media itself. People who have no right to be commenting on what she wears come out, from the woodworks and attack her. And Saad bin Jung is also still online with us. Saad, it just goes on to show that, social media is used as a weapon. Especially, and I reiterate this again, women achievers continue to be soft targets.
Completely agree with you. And the thing is that we've been seeing a change over the past decade. And initially we thought it was for the good because Indian man, the subcontinent man, had actually had the confidence to accept his woman and accept the change within the females, the women of our country. But apparently now, for the past 2 years, we've seen that there is. I can't even find the word for the disgusting approach that men have got towards a woman. And trolls, by the way, they're saying something to us. There is something deeply wrong within our men in India. They need to understand that the woman has moved on, and they also need to understand that the Indian team has certainly become one of the best in the world and moved on, and maybe even left the men behind. So there are a lot of women, whether it's in business or whether it's in sport, that they've left the man way behind. And today, if you ask me, one of the most loyal people to work for for you are women because they give their life to you, and there is no ego issues with them. And to control women is I feel, reprehensible, and it should never be done. And I'm really worried about this trend that is taking place in our society. And these trolls, in some way, are showing that trend and proving that trend to be right. This needs to be looked at on a war footing by the government because something is going wrong with our society. This should not be allowed. Mithali has done nothing wrong whatsoever.
And let's not forget, there are men cricketers who continue to post pictures of, their bodies. And all fans come out and applaud them and appreciate their bodies. Here, she's not even displaying her body. She's an athlete. She can very much do that.